Okay, so when our girl Amara La Negra was last here, she said that she wants to do an album with the entire Love and Hip Hop Miami cast.
Oh, wow.
Do you see that happening?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd love to see an all-franchise album, right?
Oh, dope. Wow.
All of the cast come together.
dope.
I'd love to see an all-franchise tour. I'd love to see an all-franchise concert. Because I just think there's something about getting all of them together. And we've got a lot of talent on the show.
It's like a Love and Hip Hop Palooza.
Hello, there you go. Love and Hip Hop Ella.
Yes.
Coachella.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'd love to see it happen in Miami and Hollywood Shore. I think it'd be great.
Well, you know, reality stars often blame the editors and the producers for the way they're portrayed on TV.
I know.
What do you have to say about that?
Wouldn't it be great if we could have someone that we could just say they made me do it? As we go through life every single day, we all do things every day that we think about, we're not proud of, we don't love.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be convenient?
Okay.
If there was somebody that we could point to and say it was all their fault.
Yeah.
You know, like. But I mean, listen, I always say it's not a magic box, right? That camera. We all do things that we look back at and we wish we had handled differently and maybe not have done or said that. And it's easy to point the finger and blame, producers for that. But these guys know none of it is scripted. It's all them. Yes.
Got it.
So it's
Own up to it.
Okay.
Own up to
it.
Own up to it. Well, people have criticized the show for portraying black women in a bad light. Do you agree with those critics?
I think everyone is entitled to their opinion. I think there are good and bad sides to everything. There are tons of shows out there that portray a different lifestyle, and different women. Love and Hip Hop was always based on a specific group of women navigating a world, the challenges that they face in that world specifically. It wasn't my experience necessarily. I witnessed it because I managed a lot of, artists in hip hop, but it wasn't my own experience. I've been married 22 years. My husband and I met in hip hop, but it didn't, he wasn't really a rapper and I wasn't, trying to be a rapper, but it's a very specific experience and I try not to judge. I hope that it provides a platform for them to, pursue whatever it is they want to do. And I think we've had tremendous success stories. We just talked about Cardi, K. Michelle and her music. So it's an opportunity.
I will say that I believe that it gave a different look for black women because I think for a long time only one certain type of black woman was on. Your show shows that there are different type of black women and we're not all the same. I will say that.
And I agree with you. And I think sometimes we're unforgiving. We feel like, well, you don't represent me. Well, no, they represent themselves, a specific faction.
Right.
It's not a total picture of all women.
And it's not a perfect, but
We've
it's
all
something.
lived different lives.
That's right.
Exactly.